have to go fast because today is the big one. It's all about a certain art piece that's hiding in plain sight. And this is the forthcoming of something big. So let's get in and let's get waffling. Now, we've talked about this for a while, but I've always said 10th edition may see the rise of some huge lore changes and some huge new characters being reintroduced. We've talked about Mr. Snaky Boy coming back to the setting. I'm sure that will happen sometime next year, right? For you Slaaneshi Snaky Boy fanboys. But what if there's something bigger coming back? What if there's going to be another Loyalist Primarch coming back? How far does this hole go? Because with this image in the background right now, I think it confirms that we're not getting one big character coming back, but maybe two big characters coming back. Now, I can already hear what you're saying. What the hell is he on about? What is this image? Where's it from? Where does the foil start and Valrak begin? Well, I'm here to tell you everything. This image is from the brand new Space Marine Collector's Edition. It's the art piece that is on the back. And why is it so special? Why is it linked to some big characters, Valrak? Just look at it. Just take your time to look at this glorious, bloody image. In there, there's two characters that link to two legendary people. Get ready for this epic breakdown. You can see a kind of wolf, a beast head that is looking forward. It's snarling, it's looking angry. And to the side, you see some type of eagle looking back. This could be a symbol of the Imperial eagle looking forward and backwards, yeah? I get that, but we're not here for that simpleton bloody theory. We're here for the foil, and this means characters. Who is the eagle? Who is the Imperial Eagle in the lore? It's Constantine Valdor, of course. And who could he be linked to? The bestial figure. Someone that he actually respected and was always talking to. You could say he loved in a way. That is Leman Russ, Primarch of the Space Wolves. He's lost it. He's absolutely lost it. Well, listen to this. What are they holding in that image? It's a spear. What connects Valdor and Leman Russ? It's the spears, the Emperor's own weapons, gifted one to Leman Russ and one to Constantine Valdor. Even if you look at the armor, just look at the armor, it kind of has that Custodes / Space Marine feeling, which again, you know, Space Marines because of Leman Russ and Custodes because of Valdor. But let's put the armor and the spear and stuff aside, and let's put our business goggles on for a second. Let's look at what Games Workshop's been doing and how this all makes sense. We've been seeing some of the main stuff getting refreshed when it comes to Space Marines. We've just had like the Black Templar refresh because they've got their own book, right? The Dark Angels have just had their Primarch come back, and they're going to get their refresh in spring. Apparently that's going to be like a Deathwing, Belial, Asmodai, some other big characters like librarians and stuff are going to be a part of that range refresh. So it makes sense for GW to look at the other big ranges and start doing them. You could argue, right, with Gilliman coming back, he's the main refresh for the generic Marines because he is like the Lord and Savior now of the bloody Imperium. But let's look forward, right? Leman Russ returning to the setting would mean that would make GW do another range refresh for Space Wolves as well. Bring the Primarch back, then hit him with a range refresh because all the hype is around that then Primarch. It makes absolute sense. And I think this is what's going to be happening this edition. I actually have heard some whispers, right? Oh my holy emperor. The whispers of the warp have been telling me by the time 10th is finished, so let's say this is 3 years out, right? 3 years minimum. By the end of 10th edition, we should be seeing some type of howling on the horizon. Full moon as we like to say in stream chat. And let's say I've convinced you on the whole Leman Russ coming back, and it could be an allusion to that Leman Russ is coming back from this art piece. Where does Valdor fit in this Valrak? What are you on about? Where is Valdor? Well, that, my friend, is the right question, because we have a theory amongst the theorists. Is that even a 40k thing? Oh, that's what I'm going to call us, the theorist foilers, right? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. So what has been going on with one of the big storylines in Warhammer 40,000, and that is the King in Yellow. Apparently, the King in Yellow may be Constantine Valdor. We haven't got the last book called Pandemonium yet, but it's alluding to that Constantine Valdor is building up a army, his own army, an army made of blanks, an army that has custodians in it, an army that has space marines in it. There's literally a space marine that has real wings. It's like a mini Sanguinius, in all over the place. Now, if we get the end of that book and maybe Constantine Valdor then starts coming back to the setting, maybe this is an introduction. Maybe this is going to be a brand new army. Maybe this is a new force dedicated to the Imperium, dedicated to the Emperor, that's going to be coming out of the shadows now that the Great Rift has ripped everything apart and unleashing their forces on to the galaxy. We'll have to wait till what happens at the end of Pandemonium to really go down this big rabbit hole, because the current storyline of Eisenhorn, Ravener, Beckwin, everything that's happening there is set like 400 years before Gilliman's eventual return. So there's still a lot of space to fill up. But 400 years is nothing in 40k terms. Like Trajan and like Orican had an argument for like 6,000 years. Just one-liners back and forth. Time is nothing, especially if you're surfing the warp or in your own pocket dimension. All I ask is that you hold on to me. Hold on to me, brothers. Touch me, right? Grab onto anything you can. Embrace the image. Embrace the foil. Together, we will be enlightened and we will walk by the Emperor's side one more. You'll see. You'll all see. They laugh at us, but at the end of the day, the foil is what has the last laugh.